fellow multiversal explorers. Today I want to talk about some fictional characters that could become transformations for the omnitrix. First off, what is the omnitrix? The omnitrix is the staple gadget of the show Ben 10, which appears as a wrist-mounted device similar to that of a watch. The device can transform the user into one of over 1,000 plus aliens from across the universe for a limited amount of time, barring any use of master control. There are rules to the omnitrix, though. According to Ink Tank, there are 3 key things that determine a transformation. 1. Sentience. The omnitrix, despite allowing Ben to become hyper-intelligent beings like Galvins, whom the smartest of the species, Azimuth, created the omnitrix, it cannot allow the user to transform into a feral species. So no, Ben cannot become a cat. Number 2. DNA. The omnitrix needs DNA or similar substance to count as a transformation. Things like CNA or cybernucleic acid for Cybertronians would work. But no DNA or DNA alternatives, no transformation. Third, uniqueness. The omnitrix can't scan DNA unless it's dissimilar enough from the user to warrant a transformation. So Ben cannot just transform into a female. Now, let me go over the first 3 that come to mind. Number 1, programs. Programs in the Tron universe are sentient, programs in the Encom Legacy and Dillinger systems. The physical form appears to be human, but upon death, called de-resolution or just de-res, they either fade into code or shatter into voxels. They also have digital DNA called their source code.
The possibilities of their root code, their digital DNA, disease, history.
And they're sapient enough to have a society of programs. So here's my idea for a program transformation. Ben.PRMG. After being trapped in the Billions grid by Billy Billions, temporary CEO of Encom, Ben's omnitrix malfunctions, giving Ben a program transformation at the end of the episode. Afterwards, there's a Sam Flynn cameo because why not? Ben.Program, or PRMG as I said earlier, has increased agility, heightened senses, immunity to telepathy and illness, and has a photographic memory thanks to the identity disk. The next transformation we're going to be talking about is a Time Lord transformation based off of the Time Lords from Gallifrey, like the Doctor, who is a shoo-in for a transformation, as Time Lords have different physiologies, having 2 hearts and the power to regenerate, allowing them to cheat death. So, here is the 10th Doctor. I will be taking requests for better names. You can say that the blue police box we see in the London episode of Omniverse, American Ben Wolf in London, I believe that episode was titled, was the TARDIS, and the omnitrix covertly scanned both the TARDIS and the Doctor while they were there. His powers are heightened intelligence, enhanced senses, and close quarters two-way telepathy, and the ability to regenerate upon fatal injury. Lastly, the engines of Sodor. This is a weird one as we don't know the biology or physiology of the engines. All we know is that they are smart and sapient enough, and that they're not humans. Also, each class would have their own separate transformations, as no 2 classes of engines are the same. Not including the Great Western Hall / Castle / blah 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 class has engines which are pretty much one and the same. Here is Ben, the Omni Engine. I have no idea how this would work in lore. Powers include increased strength, size, durability, and speed depending on the locomotive class. And that's all of them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye!